As stated by Clint Wolfe in Beloit Daily News, overturning Roe would eliminate abortions in many states, potentially reducing national abortions, dramatically saving lives. This is going to be a great way to reflect on the article, Overturning Roe v. Wade would benefit the country. This is going to be due to the fact that this article mainly focuses on how impactful banning abortions would be to the U.S. citizens and the U.S. as a whole. Throughout this video, I will discuss how the overturn of Roe v. Wade is beneficial for citizens within the U.S., as well as how the 5th and 14th Amendments played a beneficial role for the pro-life and pro-overturning Roe v. Wade communities, as well as how life expectancy of an unborn embryo should be protected by law whenever applicable. First, overturning Roe v. Wade is going to be beneficial for U.S. citizens. On Beloit Daily News, they are going to argue that overturning Roe would eliminate abortions in many states, and this is going to potentially reduce national abortions, dramatically saving lives. This claim is going to express the statement that overturning Roe v. Wade is going to be a great decision for the United States to make for their states individually. Killing unborn children is also going to be very poorly looked upon in the public eye. This can also negatively affect the mother, because the mother can soon gain depression after getting the abortion. According to Beloit Daily News, Clint Wolfe wrote that it's estimated that over 62 million human fetuses have been destroyed since 1973. And this is going to be due to abortions being a legal option for women to go through when faced with an unwanted pregnancy or if they could not have the child. This is going to be a dramatic amount of abortions, and it definitely should not be this high. And this is why overturning Roe v. Wade is going to be a beneficial move for the U.S. to increase our societies. Clint Wolfe also stated that overturning Roe will produce more potential problem solvers to improve life. Human beings are going to need to continue to be produced in society in order for economies and communities to expand. Everything that has not been done yet has to be done by someone in the future. However, the one person who can discover a cure for cancer, solve climate changes, and step foot on Mars by Clint Wolfe 2022 could potentially not exist due to an abortion. However, if abortions are not carried out and these people are going to be born, these people can exist and be a part of communities and society and impact the world. Bob Hellinger stated that now the victory has been won. The thousands of problem pregnancy centers that has opened across the country over the last 5 decades must redouble their efforts and resources to provide compassionate support to convenience troubled women to choose life for their babies rather than scum to all expenses paid trips. This is going to provide the reader with the fact that minimizing abortions, the economy is going to run better. This for the 5th and 14th Amendments, the Catholic Historical Review, the pro-life activists concentrated on the fetus's inalienable right to life, pointing out to the Declaration of Independence. The Fifth Amendment was going to be a state to privacy within Roe v. Wade. This is going to be a state to privacy. Women are able to receive abortions. This amendment states the Constitution protects the right of a woman who is deciding whether or not to terminate a pregnancy. The 5th Amendment guarantees an individual the right to be silent and not to tell government officials incriminating information about themselves if they did go through with an abortion. The 14th Amendment grants citizenship for every individual that is born or naturalized within the U.S. This is going to be beneficial to the pro-life and pro-overturning Wade communities due to the fact that the mothers, as long as they were born naturalized within the U.S., that they are able to carry out their children, making them U.S. citizens, and also protect their child's embryo life before they are born. Laws protecting embryos. Gregory J. Roden expresses that Constitution does not confer upon the federal government as a specifically enumerated power or grant to deny personhood. Under the 14th Amendment, rather, the power to recognize or deny unborn children as the holders of rights and duties has been historically exercised by the states. This states that the U.S. Constitution, the federal government does not have the right to grant or deny personhood to any individual. However, what they can do is achieve the power to identify an unborn child and exercise their demands of this child under the state. Interesting situations such as this are reasons to support the fact that being inside of a woman is a living human being and has the same amount of rights as anyone else in the United States. As we have seen, the United States as a whole needs to get more compassion and for innocent unborn human lives who have the same rights as everybody else in the U.S. And it has been expressed how the overturn of Roe v. Wade will be beneficial for United States as well as the United States citizens within. Rather than attempting to abort unborn children, be a member of one's community as well as their economy. Having children, expanding families, and producing more individuals to contribute to society will keep America running.